My name is Juan Michel, and this is your window inside the World Figure Skating Championships here in beautiful London, Ontario, Canada. All this week, we're covering this event from a uniquely local perspective, conducting interviews with some of the people who have been working tirelessly behind the scenes to bring all this to life, to people on the street discovering Canada's London for the very first time, to you, the local Londoner, wondering what all the fuss is about. A beautiful day in our fair city today. We have some great stuff lined up for you on today's show. First, we'll talk to Marty Stewart of Crow Canada, who was in the Budweiser Gardens yesterday and snapped some fantastic photos. Then, I'll interview Cami Anastasiades, host of this show, but also the driving force behind Love London Canada, an initiative which has caught the imagination of thousands of Londoners over the last few months. Let's get started. First up is Marty Stewart, CEO of Crow Canada, who has been leading Tourism London's social media efforts throughout the world, as well as being the executive producer of this show. He has been extremely busy shooting photographs of the figure skaters and video for Moment Factory during this fantastic moment in London's history. But he was able to take a few moments out to talk to me in our downtown studio. Here we are with Marty. Now, Marty, we understand that your company, Crow Canada, is the accredited photographer for Tourism London.
That's correct, Juan. Yeah, that's correct.
How did you manage such a title?
Well, it wasn't easy, to tell you the truth. When Marty from Tourism London had first given me a call, we had to go through an accreditation process which comes out of the ISU, where you had to fill everything in. And since I'm not really an official media press photographer, we went through the hoops, and it took a couple of nail-biting weeks before we finally got the accreditation. And when it came through, we were very happy with that. So it's been working out real well.
Nice. So there's got to be a lot of action, a lot of activity. You've been capturing some fantastic footage, I would imagine. How is that going for you?
Well, great. Most of the stuff that we're shooting, of course, in the Budweiser Gardens are photographs. So we've got a great ringside seat accreditation to get that actual pass and where you're going to seat. Yesterday was a little bit of a nightmare. There's everybody's Vivian to get the perfect seat. So we managed to get a seat by ringside for the photographs that we took for the practices and the actual opening yesterday. So we're actually at this point where we're very happy with what's been going on inside the media center. I mean, you've just got no idea how many people are in there, and the technical aspects of the internet for everybody and so forth, and coordinate it all. The London Tourism and the folks that have done that have done a tremendous job. It's really it's amazing that you see behind us.
As well. Yeah. So we understand that you're not only the accredited photographer, but you have a hand to play in the promotion and marketing of footage that you capture for Tourism London. Can you tell us a little bit more about that as well?
Yes, actually, when we first spoke with Tourism London, what they were looking for was a legacy video that would basically be a 3 or 4 minute video that was going to give an overall look at the whole aspects of putting the games together and so forth. And I had approached both John Winston and Marty over there and said, listen, if we go ahead and put up a portal and give visitors and so forth the ability to be able to check in with their friends overseas, their local folks. So we went ahead and put together a portal. It's located at www.2013isu.com. Easy to remember. And on that portal is all the links to the YouTube channels, the Twitter accounts, and so forth. I checked this morning. There were 700 and some odd visitors have been chatting on the site from all over the world. Wow. The Twitter is catching on real quick. There's over 5,000 followers on the Twitter channel. The Facebook page has just gone through the roof. So we're posting a lot of the videos, a lot of the materials, the photographs, the information, the schedules, and so forth on a daily basis, and it's going real well.
Well, you are in a unique position, different from the general public and our viewers, in that you get to see behind the scenes.
That's right.
What is it like?
Well, being a technically inclined person that wants to see all those things behind the scenes, I find myself taking a lot of photographs of equipment. There's a ton, I mean, especially in the arena itself. I mean, the audio systems, the lighting systems. Westbury from Toronto is doing the lighting. The PA shop is involved in a lot of stuff. Ron Davis and the fellows over there that I understood who you interviewed yesterday. Just tremendous. They're great. All the folks from Moment Factory, the presentation that they are doing nightly now, 3 times a night now, it blew me away. I mean, to see that go together and put. I'm an animator myself, and when I see that, I go, oh my gosh, it's kind of like it's just like I'm also a guitar player. So when I hear Eric Clapton play, it makes me want to throw my guitar away. So it's the same kind of thing there. You see this equipment and you see what's involved, and 20, 30 people that are involved in putting it together. But if the folks at home have not seen that show yet, they got to get downtown and see it because it is phenomenal.
This is a fast-paced sport, though. What kind of equipment do you use to capture the moments?
Well, at the moment, what we did is we are using the brand new Mark III camera by Canon, which is phenomenal. That's what I'm using at ringside at the moment. We're using the Mark II and the Mark III to capture all of the Moment Factories. We are actually doing a job for Moment Factory where we're documenting their show. So each night we're from a rooftop, from different angles doing that, and then they're going to compile all of that. Just got off the phone a few moments ago with Julie up in Montreal, checking to make sure that all of the updated footage had gotten up to them. Oh, yeah. 5 a.m. we're uploading the footage, and people think what's involved, but I mean we've literally uploaded over 100 gigabyte of footage. 25 of it has gone to Montreal.
Okay.
We've taken almost 5,000 photographs. So if you could imagine the daunting task of sitting down and going through each photograph, deciding which ones we're going to keep, then they have to be cropped, sized for Facebook, Twitter.
Goodness.
So yeah, there's some late nights involved in that. Yeah.
Okay, so I wouldn't imagine you're getting much sleep nowadays.
Yeah, well, no, I'm doing good. I'm doing better than I usually do. I get about 90 minutes an average.
90 minutes, a power nap.
Yeah, power naps. My wife the other day said, we had a meeting at 7:45, and so it was 7 o'clock, and I said, I'm going to take a quick nap. She said, you're leaving in 45 minutes. I said, yes, I'm going to sleep for 20 minutes. So I sat on the couch, fell asleep for 20 minutes, got back up and freshened up, and away I went again.
Oh, my goodness.
And Brian from BizBio, I don't know, he lives at the office right now. I mean, I know that Brian shooting this here is just incredible. I got his email at 3:20 this morning. So we're all burning the midnight lamp. But in the end, when it all comes together, it's going to be phenomenal.
Well, you've been quite busy with the show, with the production that you're involved in, your part, for Tourism London. However, have you had any time to enjoy it personally with your family, perchance?
Well, I've, my wife and my daughter and my granddaughters have been down to take in the show. We're hoping on Friday evening or Saturday evening to bring the whole family down, make it an outing. It's tough when you've got to be working and have the family. So I do have 2 tickets for Friday night's events that I'm going to be bringing no cameras with, and
nice.
My wife is looking forward to
Nice.
that. So yeah.
Well, I'm sure they'll enjoy that.
They
downtime.
will. Yeah, exactly. I think I'll enjoy it too.
Well, after all is said and done, what are your personal sentiments with regard to the show itself? What it's doing for London and your feel about it?
Well, I mean, it can't. You can't put a price on what it's doing. I mean, like, it's putting London on the map. There's millions and millions and millions of eyes on London. I'm seeing great comments on the chat channel, where people are saying, London is this. I'm off to breakfast. Was treated right at Curry's restaurant, etc. Things like that. So these type of comments, we're glad that's what it was there. And I think overall, London tourism has to be commended, I should say, on the job that they've done. But it would be impossible to name everybody, because this is such a huge event that without the help of certain individuals and certain things, it could never have happened. And they're doing a fantastic job right now.
Well, Marty, from our understanding, you're an invaluable resource to this entire project, and we're so pleased to have you on the show.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it being here. Thank you, Juan. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Bye-bye now.
What a great guy to work with. We have all learned a lot from him around here, and despite the long hours and hard work, a real beacon of energy and enthusiasm that has been infectious for everyone involved. Next up, Cami Anastasiadis, who has been working day and night over the last few months to bring attention to London through a worldwide marketing initiative inspired by the World Figure Skating Championships. She has called this initiative Love London Canada. This ongoing effort, backed by over 65 local businesses and organizations, has culminated in the production of an amazing film release, which Cami is going to share with us right here on your window inside. So Cami, thanks for coming into the studio today. We do understand, though, that because of all the attention and the media activity over the week, you have quite a sore throat from that. Have you recuperated as yet?
Well, sort of. I did lose my voice. Obviously, we've received a lot of media attention, lots of interviews. We did some radio shows, too. So, yeah, I've lost my voice a little bit, but I'm good. I'm good.
Well, you're the founder and pioneer of a phenomenal movement called the Love London Initiative. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so Love London, it actually holds or wears a couple hats, actually. Really, the point of the Love London Initiative was to create awareness within the community about our great city. We have such an amazing city, so many awards and designations. And what happened was about a year ago, I started doing some research about London. And when I started finding more and more things out, I was more surprised that London citizens didn't really know much about their city. Mm-hmm. They knew that we were rich in history, they knew some of our background, but they didn't know what's happening in London today. So when I started doing this research, I thought, I need to get this word out there. And then, of course, when I found out about the World Figure Skating Championships coming in, I thought this is just a prime moment. We got to send our city out, make it front and center, really put the spotlight on us, and again, create awareness. The other hat of Love London Canada is that it's a relocation initiative. I am a full-time real estate agent, mm-hmm. and the point of this is really to attract the attention from industries and companies worldwide. So this video that we have come out with will be the seed or the tool that we're going to be using in seminars that will be an ongoing marketing initiative for London.
So this has to be quite a monumental undertaking, involving putting the city on the world stage, providing a platform for them, the relocation initiative. Who are the key players involved?
Really, so there's so many people that are involved. I can't take the credit just for myself because the key players right now is myself, who I did, all the organization and the directing of it. We have an amazing production company, Trevor and Trish Roberts from Custom Concept Photography and Cinema. They are second to none in what they do. Also, Brian Baker from BizBio, he provided us with the broadcasting. He was there for the flash mob and the Santa Claus parade. We have Marty Stewart from Crow Canada, who he's been doing all of our media and our online editing and marketing. And so those are basically the key players that are behind me. And then as well, I have Fari Holdings Corporation, who is my biggest supporter, and he is one of our key major sponsors in this.
Well, what are some of the things in London that you felt was necessary to share with the world?
Like I said, it was basically awareness. I wanted to share exactly what's happening in London today. So we are a training program for robotics technology in the hospital, and this is, I believe it's a Canadian robotics training technology. We have some of the best programs in Western University and at Fanshawe College in the country. Wanted to highlight that. As well, we have the best neighborhood in Canada. We have the coolest neighborhood in Canada. We have the world's oldest and the world's best ballpark. The Canada's top venue, which is now called the Budweiser Gardens. But these kinds of things is what I wanted to get the message out there. So that's really what I was hoping to highlight in this film. And obviously, there are so many. We have hundreds of awards, and you can't highlight them all. But I do plan to be doing more highlighting of it in other films in the future. So
this is obviously a grandiose project, and like you mentioned before, no man or woman is an island. How can others join you?
The best thing, the best compliment you can give anyone would be sharing this video. This video we had hoped was, and it will, go viral. We're sending it off worldwide right now. So really to share this video, to feel inspired and to feel like we live in such an amazing city. It's a privilege to live here. Be proud. Be positive. So I think that's really what I wanted to have happen. As well, I am producing more and more films coming out. The next one we're producing will be more of a raw take, more for the Londoner. We're looking for your footage to bring in, show us your home videos of you skiing or you going down your favorite path, or exactly what you love to do in London. Show me when you're playing hockey or something of that nature. And then I'm going to compile it into a really awesome raw footage film about London. So that's what we're hoping to get out of it next. But really, share this video. That's what we're looking for.
Okay. So, Cami, you started this project almost a year ago. You had a flash mob in Harris Park here in London, Ontario, with over 300 people, support from the city, the mayor. You also headed the Santa Claus parade, were able to capture some valuable footage for Tourism London. You've done different shots in and around all of London's major attractions, all leading up towards the compilation of a video that you're just launching at the World Figure Skating Championship. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so again, like you said, it took us almost a year to get everything together. The challenge is actually because we have 65 companies on board. If you have any idea what it's like to call up, Bell, it takes a long time. There's a lot of tiers to get through. So that's why it really took a year. But I have the endorsement of the city, I have the endorsement of Tourism London, the endorsement of the LEDC, and I've already shown them the video. They love it. So the hope is that this is going to be the video that we're going to market London with. Like, the whole city will market London with this video. Now, we are going to be launching it at Victoria Park. There's a big stream going on there where they're going to have live footage of the World Figure Skating Championships, as well as there's a Jumbotron outside of the Budweiser Gardens that it's going to be launched on. So I'm really excited to see everyone's reaction to this film, and I really hope that everyone enjoys it as much as we do.
Well, so, Cami, I know that you brought your film with you in order for us to watch it, and we're pretty excited about that. Is there anything you want to say about that before we turn to it?
Yeah, really, I just hope that you can watch it, feel inspired, and fall in love with it. This is our gift to you, so love London.
And that we do. Wow, that was a spectacular display of London. We're quite impressed.
Thank you, thank you. As you saw, like what I was going for was that movie trailer feel, sort of a cinematic, edgy depiction of what London was. Another thing you'll notice is that I left the logos out because I did not want it to be a commercial advertisement. I wanted it to be London. This is what we are. This is the best representation of us. So I'm happy that you enjoyed it, and I hope you at home do too.
Well, Cami, we are very pleased and proud of what you're doing for our city, and we're very happy to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Pleasure.
There you have it. A fantastic initiative by a fantastic lady who loves London enough to pour her heart and soul into making it a successful and vibrant community for everyone to live in. Make sure to check out her website at www.lovelondoncanada.com and share the video with everyone you know. Together, we can continue to put Canada's London on the map for the entire world. Check back tomorrow for another edition of Your Window Inside. For Tourism London, I'm Juan Michel. Thanks for watching.